What is up, Truz Army? We are back here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the AFC North ceiling and floor predictions for the 2021-2022 NFL season. I'm used to Madden season, all right? I'm looking forward to it. I'm sorry. But we're going to be doing I just got a new follower in the middle of this. Thank you. We're going to be doing a basically all of the NFL, AFC North, AFC South, East, West, and all the NFC in ceiling and floor predictions for the 2021-2022 NFL season, and posting that, of course, on the YouTube. Of course, it'll be live streamed on Twitch. If you want to see, our live reactions, you should go and check us out. It's, of course, in the description. All right, anyway, starting us off with the Baltimore Ravens. Adrian, do you want to go first? You want me to go first? I'm really thinking about this.
We have the Baltimore Ravens going at their very floor, meaning the worst possible way to see them finishing at an 8-9. Basically, this is if the things where people have said Lamar Jackson, we figure it out. If that actually happens, if he struggles to throw the ball, and if his running game's taken away, we saw J.K. Dobbins get hurt in preseason today. If that happens and the team overall just doesn't get a good start, receivers are injured like Sammy Watkins, Marquise Brown, Bateman, who are all on the slide right there. If that ends up happening, we could see the Ravens going at the bare minimum 8-9. And then for the ceiling, Gavin can explain why we have that as that.
We got 14-3. All right. See, the Ravens are a pound the ball running team, but we have brought in new weapons like Sammy Watkins, who of course likes to get injured, Rashad Bateman, and a couple other receivers that have gotten better. I don't know why I can't think of their names right now, but it's not Miles Boykin.
Prochet?
Yeah, I think it's Prochet. Yeah. Duvernay deserves more time. Anyway, back to the video. So, 14-3, Lamar can't be stopped. He's back to his MVP caliber Lamar Jackson. Not saying that he wasn't MVP caliber last year. It's just, people somewhat figured out how he throws football and how he plays. So if he gets back to that, if we have new, better play calling from our idiot offensive coordinator, then we will probably lead to a 14-3 record and play really, really well. Of course, J.K. Dobbins being down, which just happened today as we're recording this, is pretty interesting and will be a little bit tough. Maybe we'll sign like Ty Gurley or something like that to like fill in for that time period. But 14-3 is our ceiling in this video and floor of 8-9. On to the Pittsburgh Squealers. Of course, the players pictured here are basically what we're explaining on like their negatives and positives, what could lead to their ceiling and what could lead to their floor. So for the Steelers, I'm gonna explain the floor. If Big Ben plays like garbage, that's horrible. Najee Harris turns out to be a bust. I don't see it happening, but if Najee Harris turns out to be a bust, doesn't do anything great, or gets injured, or is just fumble-seek repeated over again, and the Steelers continue to drop the football, we could see them going 6-11. Injuries could really lead to this. Their O-line is horrible. Najee Harris could get killed by that. And like I said, drops could really be bad for the Steelers. Onto their ceiling.
Then for the ceiling, we have them at the max doing about 12-5. This would happen last year. They were 12-4. Some people say it was because of luck and the way their schedule was, and that's debatable, possible at least. But obviously, if they were able to go 12-4, 12-5 is obviously plausible. And with the addition of Najee Harris, like Gavin said, maybe Big Ben, he got the rest. He's going to try to. I mean, you saw him crying on the sideline last year. Maybe that was some fuel in the heart right there to get ready to go for this season. And Juju Smith's back. If the receivers start getting the good connection, Big Ben lives to like kind of his old form of it. Obviously, still some regression. And then Najee Harris comes in, he wins Rookie of the Year, and the Steelers make the playoffs at 12-5. That's basically their ceiling from us, right there.
On to the Cleveland Browns. All right. Last year, we saw their floor. No, I'm kidding. So last year, I mean, at the beginning of the year, they were pretty bad.
16.
Hey, come on. Shh.
No, they're going to be the first team to go 0-17.
Yeah. They're going to continue the trend. So Cleveland Browns, right? last year at the beginning of the season, we saw miscommunication between OBJ and Baker Mayfield, or at least in my eyes, that was that. People think that was OBJ's fault. Some people, this is a very small amount of people, thought that was Baker Mayfield. I don't like Baker Mayfield, but it wasn't his fault. It was just communication. They don't know each other very well, and I think they did that in the offseason. They talked to each other a good bit. But if that continues, their floor could definitely be possible, as their team really is just a group of stars thrown together with little to no chemistry. Um, but in the pictures here, we got Hulu's Live Sports, not sponsored, by the way. OBJ crying, probably about to punch the kicking net, and Joker because I want him to prove everybody wrong. But on to the ceiling.
This is actually kind of painful to talk about. I wish Gavin.
I know.
I wish the ceiling or
You know
floor.
what? Do you want to just not talk about it?
I got to. The ceiling 12-5. Mayfield has success. OBJ comes back. Chubb balls out like usual. Their star stack team finally actually puts it together. Kevin Stefanski knows how to lead a team, and then they're able to go 12-5 and make the playoffs. Even though that sounds like just disgusting.
Okay, on to the next team. Sorry. Cincinnati Bengals.
0-17, boys.
Dude, I love Johnny Football in the front. RG3 sneaking in there.
Jack driving.
Oh my god. Look at this picture, man. Holy crap. Okay. On to the Bengals. All right. I'll let you explain their floor. I feel like we can split that 2 and 2.
4-13 for the Bengals. For their floor, that's Joe Burrow coming off injury, a really bad tear of the ACL, which a lot of people don't recover very well from, especially in the first year. Catastrophic injury. Zach Taylor, you see him right there. A lot of people complain about him, bad play calling, bad decision making. If that gets in the way, if Burrow's injury comes back, if the Bengals O-line gets him killed again and gets mixed and stuffed over and over again, then we might see the Bengals end up going 4-13. But that's not extremely likely, but obviously that is the floor, the bare minimum. We do not see them only winning 3 games. We see them winning at least 4.
Yeah. The Bengals now, in my mind, they have a good amount of talent, all right? So that's why our ceiling is actually somewhat high at 10 wins. So the Bengals are actually pretty good, in my mind. If Joe Burrow doesn't, like Adrian was just saying, doesn't come off the injury and either get re-injured or just play not like himself, then we could really see a ceiling of 10-7. Their team's good. Okay, don't get me wrong. Like the Bengals are a joke. They are like the Browns, but the Bengals are they are a joke, but they're starting to get a little bit more serious. And if they come together, if Zach Taylor is a little bit better this year, actually coaches the football team, and Joe Burrow doesn't get injured, and they don't have to deal with whoever the heck their backup is, and the O-line actually somewhat gets together, or maybe they pick up Mitchell Schwartz or something like that in free agency, we could really see this team come together. They just really need an O-line, and then, Jamar Chase isn't really helping. They should have drafted Penei Sewell. I'm just going to say it again, but we could really see a high ceiling from this team. This team has a lot of talent. People don't know about it. They really don't. And in free agency, I think they picked up a couple of good players as well. I'm thinking of a corner, probably off the Colts, I think.
William Jackson from the Redskins.
William Jackson has been on the Bengals.
Oh yeah, my bad.
It was some corner from the Colts I'm thinking of right now. I can't remember his name, but I feel like it's from the Colts. But they picked up some good pickups in free agency. I said pickups twice in a sentence. I'm going way over time, but Bengals 10-7 ceiling. Mike Hilton, that's correct. Yeah,
and
they picked up Chidobe. Okay, they got a good cornerback.
And Trey Henderson and Larry Ogunjobi.
Like, listen to this. They picked up an ex-clown. Sorry, had to do it again.
And they got Riley Reef.
Okay.
And Eli.
Sorry. Okay. They picked up a lot of people, but this team has a lot of talent. I could see them going 10-7 at the max. I don't think that they win 11 games. I don't think that they go anywhere further than that point, but I could see them going anywhere from 4-13 to 10-7, as we were talking about before. That is it for the AFC North. Pretty fast episode, of course. We know clowns. But some great teams. We could really see this division fly up this season.
3 teams can make the playoffs in the AFC North. I mean, it already happened. Steelers, Browns, Ravens in 2020.
Yeah,
I could see it happening again.
but a really really good division. Nevertheless, of course, we do have the Browns, so they hold us down. But really really great division. Should be interesting to watch these teams unfold. As we all know, we are Ravens fans. We tried to keep the Ravens bias out of it. All right, but 14-3 isn't too crazy, I guess. But that's it for the video, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Keep looking out for more videos like this, as we'll have the AFC South, East, West, and the rest of the NFC coming out sometime soon. That's going to be it for us. Anything you got to say before we head out, Adrian?
Hit the sub button, the like button, help us out, and more importantly, have an amazing day. Thank you, guys.
Peace.